Betrayal uncovered, my secret. The call came in just as I was microwaving leftovers, the screen lighting up with my partner's name and the words emergency at the office echoing from earlier in the evening. I answered, already halfway rolling my eyes, but instead of his voice, the sound on the other end was ragged breathing, whispers, then a stifled laugh that I recognized in my bones. My best friend's laugh. I stood frozen, phone pressed to my ear, listening to the two people I trusted most gasping their way through what was supposed to be another late night at work. My hands shook so badly I almost dropped the phone, but I didn't hang up. I listened, waiting for sanity to click back into place, for one of them to realize and stop. But they didn't. The whispered promises, the inside jokes, the way he said her name, my name used to sound like that, once. I felt something inside me splinter, but I kept listening, because I needed to know just how far they'd go. When the call finally ended, I stood in the dark, clutching the phone like a lifeline and wondering if I'd imagined the whole thing. I waited up, numb and cold, until he came home hours later, smelling of her perfume and still spinning stories about deadlines and broken printers. I watched him lie to my face, watched the way his eyes darted away from mine, and for a second, I wondered if I should confront him right there or if I should just leave. But I wanted to see if he'd confess, if any piece of this man I loved still existed under the layers of betrayal. My best friend texted me the next morning, asking if I wanted to grab coffee and catch up, like nothing had happened at all. The real twist? I didn't say a word to either of them. Not at first. I couldn't decide if I was more furious at their betrayal or my own need to keep pretending everything was fine. I went to coffee, sat across from her, and smiled through every lie, searching her face for the friend I thought I knew. I let him hold me at night, whispering apologies for being distant, wondering if he could feel how hollow I'd become. I realized then the biggest secret wasn't theirs, it was mine. I was terrified to be alone, terrified to let go, and that fear was the only thing keeping our shattered triangle from collapsing.